Alright, alright, alright. How we all living today? Give some time. Give the people some time to shuffle on in here really quick. I'm honestly eating my breakfast myself. I was at the office from 8 a.m. until 12 a.m. yesterday. So, some sleep. But wanted to get the website, get V2 of the due diligence up and running for y'all, because I thought that the current version that we had on there looked like shit, but that was the MVP. I spent a few years in developing products, and MVP is always, I just got to get something out there for you guys. You guys have been asking for the sheet for a while. I had things I wanted to do with it. I'll show you what I've done with it. I think it looks way better now, and you guys can let me know if you like it more, but it's going to be way more useful for you, I believe. So, give people about 2 more minutes to get in here, and then I'm going to dive into the Google Sheet, how you guys can access all the information that we go over on here, and that I do independently, due diligence-wise for all these companies, whether they be SPACs, whether they be public companies. We're finding some SPACs in here that haven't run yet, because everyone's obsessed with, the very futuristic SPACs, like the ones that are for space companies that have no revenue, right? I might get in those with y'all a little bit later, but if and when we do have a crash, I think it's going to be before those companies ever turn a revenue. So I'll be able to get in there cheaper than you may be paying currently, I believe. That's my thesis. So far, my theses have been pretty spot on this year too. So, not to say I'm never wrong. I am wrong from time to time, but that's the way I see it. But we've been finding SPACs on here that are just starting to run now that hadn't run before, and we're making money on them. And if we get into the space ones at $20, we ain't gonna make money on those. And if we do, it's gonna be short-lived, I believe. There's no revenue coming in there. Ours are strong companies. So, yeah, been about 2 minutes. Savvy, what's going on? Thank you. Appreciate you as always, my friend. Go ahead, I'm gonna pin your Discord link. Alright. Excuse me, I'm gonna eat my oatmeal. Literally, I think I've had like 1 square meal in the past 3 days. I've been working my ass off for y'all, so bear with me. Starving over here. Kraken Robotics with a good balance sheet. What's the ticker for that one? We can do that one today, Savvy. Alright. Oatmeal has been consumed. That should be good to run for 3 more days strictly off of the oatmeal. So let's get rolling. Alright. As you all know, for this, you're going to want to head over to my site. I'm going to make this full screen for you for right now. GrowthSaloon.com. If you don't know the name of my company, not hard to remember. You're always going to see me wearing this hat most days. And you're going to see me wearing this hoodie a whole lot. Very, very, very experienced investors give you, some solid advice to buy the companies you know. And I don't think I know a company better than Growth Saloon, my own company, so I buy the merchandise that I make. They are one of ones, though, unfortunately. But yeah, GrowthSaloon.com, that's where you're going to want to start here. Trouble in the neighborhood, what's going on with you, my friend? Great to see you in here. Shit, where did that pen go? There it is. Okay, you want to do... Clickstream, what's the ticker for that one? Alright, I'll write that one down in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys where to go here. So, yes, you're going to want to go to my website, posting it on here for you guys for free. Go to the bottom of it, in the footer, log in or create an account. If you don't already have an account, just make one. It'll take you 2 seconds. I'm not going to spam you all with emails or anything. I don't really care, but then you'll be prompted to log in. And yeah, you're going to want to go to either of these. This one is still, this is what the sheet used to look like, right? We're working on this one. Working with quite a few people right now on, making a badass product for y'all. This is what it used to look like. Not that great. This is the MVP. We're still working on that. The only thing that's different is that these sheets, they update automatically. So you're always going to have the current price of any given stock. You're going to have the current market cap associated with that. You're going to have the previous day close automatically. You got a whole lot of shit in here that's going to be filled out automatically for you now, so that these numbers are always as up to date as possible. So you click on any of these now. This is what version 2 looks like. I think you guys are going to like it. You can ignore this. This is going to be all the companies, but this is just so I could have a search bar in here for y'all. Let it load up. You can do, any given company that we've done so far, so I'm an open door. You'll be able to see that. You'll be able to scroll right through here, all the way up to debt to asset ratio, and then if you want to see beyond that, just click the little plus sign. It's going to pull down every other piece of information that y'all are going to need. So I think it's pretty badass compared to V1, the MVP. You guys let me know what y'all think, but I think it's going to be much more useful for you. If you go back to all, get out of there, clear the search bar, you can sort any of these columns just by clicking on, once it loads, just by clicking on, ticker. You can click on company name. I'm kind of frying my computer right now, I think, because it's pulling a lot of information, but we'll see. Yeah, you can sort by any of these columns. If you want, I'm probably going to want to stick to just sorting by these. I don't know. I mean, maybe market cap, maybe current stock price you want to sort by, but these are all going to be current, so long as Google's API allows it. So like Xeris is going to trail a little bit behind. Taco, VHC, those are all trailing a little bit behind. So I'll see what's going on with that after this. CLIS. Okay, I'll take a look at that as well, Savvy. If you want to go look at SPACs, I know a lot of you guys like SPACs. I love SPACs. I like breaking down balance sheets and income statements and whatnot, but I do love looking at SPACs as well. So same deal over here. You're going to have the ticker that they're currently trading on. These are going to be pre-merger SPACs. When they do eventually flip over, I'll put them into the public sheet, but we won't have well, maybe I'll keep them in here, but we're not going to have any of the associated information. It's not going to really matter. Once they go public, this is going to be irrelevant, that'll be irrelevant. You're just going to know like existing revenue, and then when they have their first filing, maybe that's when I'll switch them over to the public sheet. But yeah, these are going to get updated automatically as well. You can sort by ticker over here. You can sort by the target company that they're merging with. So if you got 23andMe, this is the one we did yesterday at Light. Got all your numbers over here. So this is their enterprise value, their equity value, current as of 3/10. This is the last time Google updated the price. 10/18, 10/20. This is the market cap. This is what we're getting. This is the post-merger adjusted market cap, their existing revenue for the year 2019. And yeah, you guys can read it from there. I think that you're going to like this a lot better than the first version that we had on this site. I'll do a side-by-side for y'all. Anyone just tuning in now, this is, I think, a huge improvement compared to where we were just a day ago. So, yeah, OTC, this is the MVP, this is V1. I promise on your computer, my site will not load this slow. It's just I have a bunch of stuff running on my computer right now. So, yeah, this is V1. This is what you see today. Responsive, works on mobile. You can sort by any of these columns, and you can see every single tidbit of information you need. All you got to do to get here, just go to the bottom of my website, growthsaloon.com. It's free for y'all. I just had to host it somewhere so that y'all can access it. Click on login or create an account. I'm not going to spam y'all with emails. No offense, but I don't know if any of y'all are looking for online marketing right now. So there's really no point in me spamming, my friends with emails for online marketing services. But yeah, create an account, log in, and then you can access all of this for free. There will eventually be a paywall on here. I'm warning y'all now. I think I'm probably going to cap it at the first 50 people. To get in, you guys will have free access forever. But past that point, I'll have to run the numbers. But that's when I'm thinking that we're going to see my site slow down a lot if there's a lot of activity on there, and I'm going to have to upgrade my servers. So that anyone beyond 50 people will probably have to pay, whatever is, I guess, seem fit or fair. But y'all are the day ones, so take it while it's free. Do not be one of the people who gets into Bitcoin in 2025. Be the person that gets into Bitcoin in 2011. This guy just compared himself to Bitcoin. Hell yeah, I compared myself to Bitcoin. Compare yourself to a stock or a crypto. Always be growing. Don't go backwards. All right, let's do Roblox, because this is what it was requested by quite a few people yesterday. I'm gonna try to update my sheets every single day. I do it on Excel on here just for the sake of I'm running Streamlabs, I'm running YouTube, I'm running a lot of things that take up a lot of RAM. You're welcome, Hanks007. Great to see you, my friend. If you guys haven't already, please smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and ring the little bell next to it so that you get notified every time we drop a new video or we go live and we're making money up in here, which is every single day the stock market's open, folks. Yeah, Bitcoin in 2025, you might be able to get one of those for $1 million. We'll see. So let's do this. But yeah, I do it on Excel on the stream just because if I do it on Google Sheets and it's running over and over again, it's just, my computer's fried. So, okay. What is this? This is RBLX, I think it is, right? Yeah. Alright, let me pull up this one. Okay, Roblox Corp. Let's see when their last filing was. But yeah, you can talk to Brogan or anyone in the Discord who's been trying to work on this stuff with me. I think Brogan's way smarter than I am when it comes to computers, and he couldn't figure this shit out yesterday with me. But the entrepreneurial mindset kicks in. I go into my fight or flight and I figure it the fuck out for y'all. So I hope y'all enjoy that. That's why I was here until midnight last night and working on this for the past 2 weeks for y'all, because I appreciate all of y'all's support. I don't know. Do they have a recent filing? Did they just go public recently, or what's their deal? Oh, they just went public. Okay. Let's see what the hell they got going on then. I don't want any of this jazz. I want... Let's see if we got anything on. What's going on, Mr. Ainsworth? I don't know if you caught that, what we just went over, so you guys can access, the DD sheets that I go through on here. It is much cleaner than what I deal with, on the back end, but on my website, you'll be able to find it. It looks pretty nice. This is what it looks like currently. I'm not going to go over it again, but if you need help accessing this, I'm, more than happy to guide you. Let's just load that. And yeah, so this is going to be updated every single day with any new companies that I add to my Excel sheet. They'll get added to the Google sheet, and then they'll get put onto the website. So you can go on here, you can sort it by ticker, you can sort it by merger target company, you can even just separate one. Like I want to look at Renew right now. I got no interest in the other ones. So it's going to give me all this info. I'm going to click over here. get all the rest of the info. Everything I put in this sheet is at your disposal, my friend. So yeah, if you need help getting there, just let me know. Let's see if they got a current report on it. I don't want your forward-looking statements. I want your balance sheets, damn it. Oh yeah, the MVP was nothing short of brutal, in my opinion. But I got you guys the information when you were asking for it. Give me some more time to figure it the fuck out and not leave you all in the dark. It's just like the presentation. Jesus. There we go. Good morning, JC. I don't know if you caught it, JC. The sheets are up to date now, or they've been updated to version 2 on my website. They look a whole lot better. I can go over that shortly again. I'm going to go through at least one company first. I know we're going to have some people who join in late. So I'll go, quick breakdown again later on of how to access them, what they look like now. They're going to be much more useful for y'all, I think. Let's see if we can get our... Let's try this one. You are welcome, JC. I hope that you enjoy them. Let me know if you have any questions about how any of that works, but yeah, it's definitely a step up from what was put out earlier this week. We'll just keep improving it from there. That's the name of the game. Just keep growing whatever it is you're working on. Want to move a mountain, you got to start moving a handful of stones. One at a time. Oh man, they don't have any assets in here. Try. There we go. Nope, 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 no. Beautiful. All right, let's get our assets. Here. Okay. Cool. Okay, we'll bring this over here. I'll start plugging some numbers in. Cool. 2021. All right, I'm seeing 72.90 is the current price. Closed yesterday at 69.50. Current market cap of this price is $40 billion. Let's scroll back to, well, let's plug this in really quick. Okay, total assets. This is going to be in thousands, except for per share amounts. Gotcha. This is as of September 30th, 2020, so they should be having their first filing relatively soon, yeah? So we're up, we've doubled that because we had an offering. It's okay. Offerings are good when you're going public. Let's look at our liabilities. And let's look at our liabilities from the same time last year, or end of last year. Boom. Okay, so our liabilities have gone up, not as much as our assets have, but you can see we're financing mainly on debt right now, which you'll see what that does to our shareholder equity as well. Let's look at our currents, see how liquid we are as a company. 2 million. Y'all drop any recommendations in there. What do you all want to see next? You want to do some SPAC hunting? You want to see more earnings reports broken down? What do you guys want to? What do y'all want to talk about today? You lead the conversation. I've been leading a lot of conversations for the past 36 hours now, so I would love to take a back seat and just do whatever you guys tell me to do. Oops. 1018. Oh, we're right under 1.2. You know, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt there. I think they're okay. Something to keep an eye out for, though. Make sure that they stay liquid. We got a lot that's not accounted for in there, though. So let's look at our stockholder equity, which is actually a stockholder deficit. Wait. Why is this different? Interesting. Okay. Previously, it was negative. not like, I mean, for level 2 JC, there's not like one really great, resource I found out there for learning it. Like I watched like a series of videos to learn it and what to look out for. But it's really just think of it like, the stock market is really just an auction, right? That's the bids. This is, when there's a lot of people who are trying to bid, the price gets shot higher and higher. When there's a lot of people who are trying to sell, the name of the game is, it's a race to the bottom at that point. So, everyone starts undercutting each other, prices fall pretty quickly. So you're looking for big orders at a certain price on either side, and that's going to kind of give you an indicator of what your upcoming wall of either support or resistance is going to be. So if you got 5,000 orders, say your price is at $20 today, you get 5,000 orders that are looking to buy at $15, and you got 5,000 orders that are looking to sell at $25. Well, in order to get that price past $25, you need to have enough buying pressure, people willing to pay that and willing to pay more to scoop up all 5,000 sell limit orders at $25 to break through there, and vice versa. If you got 5,000 people looking to buy at $15, and that's all they're looking to do, you need to have enough selling pressure to, enough people willing to sell their shares for $15 for it to burst through there. You have to scoop up all 5,000 of those first. So those are, that's my basic understanding of it. I'm by no means a level 2 expert, but I did go out of my way, a few months ago to dive into it a little bit. So just look up videos on YouTube. They do a much better job of explaining than I do. That was a very elementary explanation. I believe this is 0 also. You are welcome, JC. This is for... 2020. Now let's go look at our revenue. Beautiful. That'll make our life easy here. Let's plug this in really quick while we got it. Weighted average of shares. 522, 27, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm reading this there. They've got a very confusing filing here because it's not a 10Q or a 10K. This is literally their filing as when they're going public. So we need to update this as soon as they do have their 10K or 10Q released for the first time. This is just very confusing how they put everything in order, or the order they put everything in. Okay, so this is what they're offering. Gotcha. Okay. So 7, boom. So that number you see there is after they're offering, or sorry, right there, after they're offering, shares after offering. All the numbers you've seen so far are after offering. Now let's look at the revenue. They did 588 million. In the same period last year, 349 million. No, this is not Q3 filing. Give me a second, sorry folks. That was their first 9 months, and they don't have a quarterly that I saw. Year ended, nope. Let me see if they got a quarterly, otherwise it might just be first 9 months that we're working with over here. This is Roblox. You know, they're big recently. All I'm seeing still is yeah, first 9 months, which will be useful, but not as useful as it could be. Oops. Alright, I'm going back to the first 9 months again, because I could not find anything better, unfortunately. So we're going to change this from Q3. There you go, first 9 months 2020. That's all we have. These numbers are going to be the exact same, so let's just copy them over here. Let's go ahead and and then net income will be the same as well. So let's see if we made it an income or a loss. Yeah, we took a loss. Did a lot of revenue. I know they're trying to grow though. Something to keep an eye on though. Let's see what their margins look like. Net loss per share. No, we want the net loss entirely. Okay. No. Turn my number lock off. There we go. All right. Net loss was negative 203, 217. Previous year, in the first 9 months, we were looking at negative 46 million. So I think our profit margins actually went down just a little dice. But keep an eye out for them. As soon as they have their first public filing, y'all let me know. We can rerun the report and see, you know, how they're looking compared to the same time. Yeah, compared to where they were before. So this is current year, first 9 months 2020, first 9 months 2019, same over here. That's all the numbers they gave us to work with. So, you know, they were at negative 13% profit margin. They were doing substantially less revenue. Well, let's get the exact number for y'all. Revenue, we were looking at 350 million pretty much versus almost 600 million over here for the first 9 months, and you can see that's a difference of a little over $250 million. But the income along with that, and I don't want to bring it up right now because I'm still teaching myself cash flow statements. That'll be the next thing I add to this sheet eventually. And that'll go on the website as well, of course. I'm probably not going to update all of these and go back and do that, but as we have their filings come out, I'll kind of put it on my radar as to when they're going to have that, and I'll stream those live as I update the cash flow statements once I've learned that. But I don't want to bring anything to y'all's attention or present any information to y'all unless I, am confident in what I've learned about it and I'm confident in my understanding of it. Because no, not a financial advisor. I am an online marketer. I did talk to my father and his compliance director yesterday, so we are going to be able to get him on the stream eventually. Brogan, what's going on, my friend? This is Roblox right now, Brogan. Can you send me some notes on Discord so I can plug them in here before we move on or while we move on? I did talk to my father yesterday, though, and his compliance department. We are going to be able to get him on the stream. I'm going to need to, I'll hit y'all in Discord, ahead of time as we prepare for it. Because basically, there's going to be certain things we can talk about, certain things we can't. We can't have like a live chat who's asking him questions, unfortunately. So if you have any questions you want to ask him, I would need to have them, in a list ahead of time so that I can clear them with the compliance department. This is why, it gets difficult. This is why a lot of financial advisors and planners don't come on YouTube in the first place. It's just super sticky. So, yeah, you have to clear everything with compliance, which is a pain in the ass, but I'm willing to do that for y'all. Y'all wanted to see a financial advisor on here and hear them talk about, what they've known. He's a wealth of knowledge. He's been a financial advisor and financial planner for over 40 years now. So, real smart dude, but we'll have to get a list ahead of time together of questions that y'all want me to ask him, and I can ask him those after I've cleared them with compliance, and we're clear with them as to what we can and what we cannot discuss on here. So it's all going to be, everything's regulated by FINRA. But yeah, that's the update. Talked to him and his compliance department director for maybe close to an hour yesterday. So it was a good conversation, though. All right, so this is our book value per share, Brogan. You can see it's not great right now, and we're trading at 720 times that. This is with the IPO accounted for. So, yeah, I mean, they're paying off a lot of debt. Looks like they're trying to scale up. I'm going to break down their cash flow statements after I have a better understanding of that. Hopefully by the end of this weekend I will. And see exactly where their money's going to. But for now, just look at the book value per share. It's worth 10 cents because of their balance sheet. They're financing their company mainly on debt right now. That's why you don't want to invest in companies who are financing mainly on debt, because one, they're riskier investments. This is pretty close to insolvency if they have a couple bad quarters in a row, which we know that they are losing money currently. They're not profitable. They'll probably have to have future offerings as well, which will dilute their shares, if I had to guess. So you might be able to get some short-term gains out of it while it's hot, but this is what financing 96% of your operations on debt does for you. Or does for the shareholder, sorry. It makes our shares pretty much worthless, and it makes it a risky investment. So that's price to book ratio. We're looking for anything under 1.0. That's going to be 100% undervalued. Anything under 3.0 is the typical rule of thumb as well. There's very high likelihood that it's undervalued, but anything above 3, you're heading into different waters. Anything above 6, I'd call 6 or above is typically fully priced in my eyes. Unless I see something and we know information that we can't see in the balance sheet, which is why I'm hoping Brogan can send me some additional information over here that I can add to the document for you guys. Yes, they are relying on strictly bag holders. You guys haven't already, before we move on over here, well, one, let me know what you want to see. I know that Savvy had a couple ones he wanted me to check out. KRKNF is one of them. CLIS is the other one. So we can do that and check in the Discord really quick and see if Brogan was able to send me any information. If not, I can just move on. I'm going to tag him in my channel. At Pikayu. Give me a 1 in the chat if y'all love George Lopez's show. You know, he's a loyal fan, loyal follower. Show him your appreciation. I appreciate 7 followers, 7 viewers, 7 likes. Y'all are the best. INSG. Is that in Seago? Oh, let me make sure I put in the link. Yeah, I did. I remember. Okay, so let's do. Oh. We got 8 viewers up in here right now. We only got 7 likes, so you haven't already. Please smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and ring the little bell next to it so that you get notified every time we release new videos or we go live and we're making money up in here, which is every single day the stock market's open, folks. Even when it's red, we still are up in here making money. Alright, let's see, KRKNF. This is OTC. Savvy said good things about it. Savvy is, you know, they don't call him Savvy Money Show for no reason, folks. Y'all gotta take this guy, take his advice, listen to him. He knows what he's talking about. This guy's always making moves, making savvy money moves. Oh, you're showing 8 likes. Okay, maybe I'm off. My apologies. My apologies, folks. Let's stick with small. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger for y'all. Okay. As you can see, I don't really use this sheet much, but if Savvy says he likes what he's seeing, it's worth taking a crack at it. If this one's not good though, Savvy, I'm not doing another OTC today. Have not slept enough this week for OTCs. But if this one's good, I'm going to go to the other one. I'm just messing around with you. Robotics. Thank you, Savvy. Appreciate you as always, my friend. You are the bomb. No, we don't want that. This is a date. $0.65. Let me put this over here. Just so I got everything in front of me. And enter these much easier. I do increase the decimals over here just because, well, just because. Get this bigger. Yeah, I was on Arial before. There we go. Close that 0.63. Market cap is, drum roll please, okay, so it's 0.65 actually, 26. And what do we close at? We close at 0.6314. Oh. Shit. Kraken just got a contract with the fire department and they're trying to get a $320 million contract with the military. Okay. That would be massive. Let's look at their market cap today. We're looking at 107 million at this current price. So they got a lot of shares floating around. That's typical of OTCs. That's okay. Boom. You can see how little I use this sheet. I just have not looked at it at all. Let's look at their SEC filings if they are where they're based out of. Okay, so they have a Q3 over here. Looks like that might be their last filing so far. What the hell is this? You gotta be kidding me. Savvy. Look at this. You guys have seen what these balance sheets typically look like. God. Look at this. This is not how a typical balance sheet looks, right? Is there a way I can download this? Oh my god, this looks better, I think. Yes, this. Please look cleaner. George, I need you to build me a computer. This is too slow for me. Beautiful. Okay, this is way better. Oh! Canadian dollars. Okay, alright. We'll get through this together. Bear with me, folks. Expressed in Canadian dollars, numbers are as is. Okay. $16 million in assets. I can tell you our book value per share is going to be much higher already. Or, I'm sorry, much lower already than what we see today, even at 65 cents. Previous year end, you can see we're going backwards, but 2020 was anything but typical for any company out there. Pro liabilities. They don't want to give it to me easily. You don't apologize, Savvy. I'm just fucking around over here. It'll take me a little bit longer to go in there and convert all the numbers, but it's not a big deal. Happy to help you out. You are a very, very valued member of the community to us. Okay, so let me skip liabilities for now. We'll drag this down. We'll drag this down. We can do these. Current. Then, actually, that's liabilities, actually. That's our current over here for assets. We're looking at 11 million, which is down from end of 2019. Something to keep an eye out for. If that ratio keeps shrinking, let's see if our liabilities went down along with it. Our liabilities did get, or our current liabilities went down by about 1.6 million, and our current assets shrunk by about 2 million. So they're liquid enough. They're okay. Let's look at our stockholder equity. Let's see if I need that preferred. Nope. Outstanding shares we'll see in a second. But now we need to find our total liabilities. Boom. That's going to be equal to... Oh, no. It's going to be equal to the assets. Boom, there's your liabilities. And then we're going to take our assets from the previous period, the previous year end, and we're going to subtract our previous year end equity. There you go. Okay, these numbers are all going to change as well to US dollars at the very end of this, so we'll keep that in mind and move forward. Where is our revenue? This is for Q3 2020. Revenue for the current period, we're looking at 1545, 463, so making over $1 million a quarter. It's good. You can see compared to the other two companies we've got on here so far, that's a lot for an OTC. First 9 months we can do in a second, but for third quarter of 2019, look at how much more revenue we did. That's alarming. revenue. Alright, revenue first 9 months, 10. Why is this in a percentage? Oh my god. This is a currency. First 9 months, 10,218,067, and first 9 months for 2019. I have no idea why the hell this is so large. First 9 months 2019, we're looking at roughly around the same amount though, so that's okay. But we were on pace to beat them. Down by about 300,000 for the whole year. Let's get our outstanding shares while we're here. Job, how you doing? Open Doors gotta be making you some cheddar, huh? Net income, shares. Net income for Q3. Negative. Boom, boom, boom. What I talk about patience, Job. This is a 10-year hold, my friend. You're going to make quap, and we're going to make it together. Mark your calendar. When that Q1 earnings call comes out, we're going to be right back in here. It's going to be looking beautiful. Almost back in the green. There you go. See, I think you said you bought in around 30, right? I don't know. What's your average share cost at right now? Okay, that's alarming as well. We must have been paying for debts or something. How many stocks do I have total? Or how many shares of open do I have? Are you asking? Because if you're asking how many shares I have for open, the answer is not enough. I want more. Year to date. No, do not want to do that. Yeah, exactly. Job. It's gonna be $500 a pop, in my opinion, within the next 10 years. So Still, not enough in my mind. And I've got like right around 500 shares right now, so not chump change for sure, but ideally would love to get to 1,000. I have got RMGB, trouble in the neighborhood. I got an RMGB late last week. I'm already up about 50% on that. And it's got a lot of room to climb because it hasn't. That's why I said we play the warrant game, right? We can lever up relatively quickly in the warrant game. I need to go into conversions right now. Give me a second. We can lever up really quickly in the warrant game. The stock price has barely moved. It's only moved like 50 cents in my favor. JC, great question. I am not an expert in that field. I would say probably just when the market's moving. You know, if yeah, it's just the way the market's moving. I'd say. CAD to USD. Let's do this. Let's try this. It says that 0.8 is the conversion rate for CAD to USD. Let's try this time. Ooh, an easy conversion today. Look at that, Savvy. Look at us evolving over here. Who would have thought? Not me. Profit margins all look fine. Beautiful. Okay, let's break it down. What are we looking at? Not going to be great, I know that. We're liquid. That's good to know. We are financing mostly off of our equity, which is good to know as well. Our shares on the book as of Q3 are worth 5 cents a pop. So let's do this. Let's see if it. Oh, okay. Worth 5 cents a pop. It's trading about 13 times right now. What its book value per share is, the price to PB ratio. Looking for, remember, anything under 100% being undervalued compared to what we see on the books our shares are worth. Anything under 3, high likelihood that it's currently being undervalued. Anything above 3 is where it starts getting subjective. Typically, my range goes to 6 is my threshold. If we're all considerate. And Thank you, Savvy. Um, Anything above six is typically where I start to consider it to be either fully priced. If there's something I'm missing with these contracts, is a big consideration. That's speculative, though, right, Savvy? So you can get in. You're gonna be getting in at 65 cents, which is 13 times what the book value per share is. Nothing crazy though compared to what we've seen with a lot of these companies. Um, I just saw one. We just saw one with like Roblox. Theirs is like 700 times what the book value per share is, which is insane. Um, but if that contract were to get awarded to this company, like Savvy brought up earlier, make sure I put that in here actually. Kraken just got a contract with the fire department. I'll put that up. They're trying to get a $320 million contract with the military. Come on. This is noteworthy. Let's see. How come for SR58 shares, make weekly purchase and open in Neo? Yeah, I haven't looked into Neo too much, if I'm being honest, because it took off well before I got into the market and started really, diving in and learning it to the level I have, so far. Um, I'll take a look at one of these days. Maybe we can look at that. Has Neo had any recent filings that we could look at? Because I don't want to. I mean, I like looking at new companies. These Q3 filings, though, as you can see, this is almost 6 months out of date that they're reporting on. So they can do a lot in 6 months. I'm looking to do filings for either companies who've released earnings recently. Those are the 10Ks, those are the fun ones, or if it's like if they're on a fiscal calendar, it won't be their 10K, but they're at least up to date. We can see what's going on with them as of recently, not 6 months ago. Let's see. Guess we can get a Neo. Put that down. I think I want to put this. Let's do this actually. This is going to be for a. What's this? And I have one more in here also. Savvy, can you see if you can find me a link for that $320 million military contract that they're bidding on? It's just 5 million, right? Okay, that's what I'm seeing for this company, the OTC KRKNF. Okay, let's see. Earnings, what are we good in my opinion? Oh, no worries, Savvy. If you if you have time later and you find a link to that military contract that you brought up, that'd be great so I could add it to the sheet. If not, it's not a big deal. But it'd be good to see it and read into it. I'm gonna go look for a SPAC because we haven't looked at any cool SPACs today. I did this one in my off time yesterday. $36 million Danish contract. Yeah, I mean, it would help. It's not going to, obviously, it's not going to be as helpful as a $320 million contract would be. But it would definitely, I think, it would increase your book value per share, per se. Let's look at that. What's our current shareholder equity at? Currently, they're at 7.5 million. If you added 36 million to that, now look at what that does. Let's bring up the calculator rather than changing the whole sheet. You guys want any SPACs? You know of any new ones that just got announced today, or APXT? What's APXT? Let's look at 7 and a, what is it? SPFR, y'all gotta fill me in. What are these companies? Are these public companies? Are they SPACs? Do they have merger targets? What's the deal with them? Close 36. And let's divide this by where our shares at. Nope, not accounting. There we go. Okay. Divided by 149. So that would make our book value per share 29 cents. So we'd be only trading at a 2 times multiple of that today. So it would be considered undervalued at that point, Savvy. We know that currently they're trading 12 times that. I don't know if this is already being priced in there. There's really not only so much we can tell, obviously, but it would definitely help your cause. 320 million will help your cause a lot better. They're a small company, baby steps. That's what you got to focus on there. All right, APXT is back. We're going to merge with 8Point. Okay, let's take a look at them. And then job, I think you missed it earlier, really quick. Anyone who missed earlier as well. New sheet on my site has been updated, from the MVP that looked like shit before. Let's just do this. If you had seen the site before, you had seen the MVP, the minimum viable product, so that y'all could see the information right away. It looked something like this. Pretty shitty, but the information was there for y'all while I worked on the better solution. Or the best solution we have yet. We're going to continue improving it over here. This is what it looks like today. So I was here until a little over after midnight last night before I finally left. It took about 2 weeks of working on this to figure it out. But this is free, for y'all to access. I wanted to be able to host it somewhere, so you just got to go to my website, growthsaloon.com. Go to the bottom of the page, click on login or create an account. It's free to create. I'm not going to spam you with emails. I don't think any of y'all are looking for online marketing, so don't have to worry about that. And then, yeah, you can sort, click on any of these headers, be able to sort alphabetically, any of them. It's going to sort this by value, market cap, price, current, any of that. And then you want to read beyond here, which I'm sure you will. Existing revenue, click on that, and it's going to give you all of the information that you see me typing in today for any of these sheets. I'm going to be updating the OTC one hopefully by the end of the day. I'm just waiting for my good friend within our awesome community who's putting the formulas into these sheets so that these prices, the stock prices, update automatically every single day, every 20 minutes, so that these are always as current as possible. So there y'all go. I'm going to have to update this as well later. I'll have to remind myself. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, that is free for y'all to access now. All right, back to our scheduled programming. APXT. I wonder. Okay, yeah, we can't do much with the rumors, unfortunately. I do have a couple plays as well to where I might buy into a SPAC while it's being rumored, and if it's announced, it'll pay dividends for sure. Got a couple of those that I'm just kind of going back and forth with. Let me put this into the OTC sheet really quick before we move on, and then we're going to do APXT. What do we want to call this? Boom. There you go. So this is up to date now. Save that. Let's move on to our SPACs. Let's go on a SPAC hunt. Make sure I don't already have it in here somehow, some way. APXT. Jesus. Let's see. Yeah, as a reminder, folks, like if you like money, subscribe if you love money, and smash the notification bell if you love me. Thank you, Savvy. No, y'all are dope. I appreciate y'all being here. Hope that you find these resources to be helpful. I'll look at Neo. I want to look at a SPAC first. Can't call myself a SPAC hunter if I'm not SPAC hunting, but I'll look at Neo's earnings right after that. Okay, let me bring this over here. Spam risk, get out of here. Okay, let me get the updated share price over here. Sorry, I'm putting some data. am I doing? Not Apex, APXT. Close that, 1203. Current market cap of this price is that. Alright, now we can dive into the investor presentation. There's 8 point. Let's see what they say. What do they call themselves? Alright, there we go. Okay. Enterprise value, we're looking at $1.7 billion. Equity value, we're going to look at 1.99 billion. We're getting 17.6, pretty fair. 3.3 is what the founders and sponsors are getting. That gives us a post-merger adjusted market cap of $2.7 billion. So it's not the $564 million that you see today. Not that far off compared to what some of these companies are doing right now. Yeah. And it's, I'm typically looking at equity value or enterprise value, whichever is higher. I'm looking for 2 to 3 times that is what I consider healthy. Anything beyond that is a lot of speculative growth starting to get priced in. Yeah, depending on how confident you are in a company, that's okay. Okay, let's look at their numbers. Full year annually in 2019 they did 117 million. And now we're looking, we got projections all the way until 2022 is what they're giving us. So, okay, we're going to do 2020, we're projected for this. 2021, we're projected for this. And 2022, we're projected about this. It's going to be 2021, 2022. 2022 and 2023. That's going to give us a CAGR of, I believe, 30%. Let's double check that. Yep, 30%, well, 29.99% from 2019 to 2022. Or no, 2023. Sorry, 2022 is right. 2020 is over here. This one is not. Alright, let's go look at the TAM if they've got it on here. The total addressable market. Let me read the note they got in their footer. Okay. So realistically, what we're looking at, cloud-wise, that's what they're in, it's 33 billion. But the note of this. The digital transformation total addressable market is projected to grow to $1.8 trillion by 2022. So that's a little bigger. A little bigger of a pie, but this is currently what they do. It's cloud.
Snap photos of your receipts and get organized.
Let's take this presentation link, throw her over here so y'all can check it out. Let's put in some customers.
How has gambling interrupted or affected your life? Call 1-800-GAMBLER, text ILGAMB to 53342, or click to chat.
Just gonna make a list of a few here. next? Let me go see if I can find any evidence of a Microsoft partnership. Oh God. We got a lot of partners. I'm not going to name them off, but alright, there's that. Let's see if I keep this, how it imports the website in the future. Okay. There's that. That's Ave Point. Let's see. Load two things. What's going on, Connor? You tell the fans about the clubhouse. What time we meeting for clubhouse? We can do any time between 1:30 up till 2:30. That's when I'm free, and then you'll have to wait until after like 4 o'clock. No, I have not talked about Clubhouse at all. I was going over some other things. Yeah, we had another clubhouse meeting last night for our club. Teach us something cool. We went over the Japan's lost decade, pretty much just everything post-war era Japan, how we Americanized them, how we brought capitalism there, and it was really just capitalism light. How their economy was booming during the 80s. They were looking, people expected them to overtake the United States for the world's, most dominant economy. We were the ones who helped them get there too, and they built this massive bubble that eventually exploded in 1991. They lost an entire decade. Then there was a few other considerations that took place in the 2000s as well, between multiple recessions. So since 1991, their GDP really hasn't grown. Like, it's just shown up on paper this year that for the past 30 years they have grown their GDP by 0.1%, which is absurd. The yen is still very strong because they haven't inflated it at all, but that's why their GDP hasn't grown as well. So we talked about that last night. Another successful week of the clubhouse. Audience continues to grow over there. We'd love to see y'all in there. I saw a few faces in here in the clubhouse last night, so that's always dope seeing you. Appreciate y'all as always. But if you need, if you're interested in any of that, we talk about new topics every single week, anywhere from finance, Bitcoin, history. Like last night was kind of history and finance similarities we see today. space. We just talk about anything cool that's worth, that'd be interesting to learn about, and helps us kind of expand our knowledge, and continue building, just compounding knowledge every single week, learning about topics that we likely wouldn't take time to learn about otherwise, and then discussing them with other smart, like-minded people. And we got a lot of really intelligent people in there too. So if you're interested in that at all, hit me up in the Discord. I have a few invites. It's an invite-only platform, and we get a limited number of invites too. So if you're actually interested and you'd like to join in the future, we do it every Wednesday at 9:15 p.m. Central Standard Time, usually when no one has anything going on. But yeah, if you're interested, let me know. I can get you invited there, and I'll invite you to our club so that you can join in the conversation, like a few of you already are, next week. Okay, what do we want to do? We want to do Neo, I think, right? Oh, they're based in China. I don't know if we can get their actual earnings over here. I'm fucking praying it's not in yen, if it is. Hmm. Let's try the SEC website and see what we can find on there. That's the issue. That's why I said, I've got no issue with foreign companies, other than most of them, it's just having to convert from their native currency to USD. Canadian dollar was easy to convert today, but the new Taiwan dollar was a pain in the ass, and pretty much every other dollar or every other currency out there is a pain. But these are just they're very tough to find. Ooh, USPS is going live soon. I wonder what they're gonna say. Okay, so we do have financial results here. We need to find assets though. Alright, let's do Neo. 44.90 is what I'm seeing. Closed yesterday at 41.32, so it's up 8.5% today so far. $70 billion market cap. Let's bring it up there. Reports. Oh my god. What the hell is renminbi? The Chinese yen. God damn it. Okay, here we go. Well, I got the 2020 in US dollars, which is nice. Alright. This is expressed in thousands. Okay. This is going to equal times 0.15, I believe is the conversion. Yeah. There we go. And total liabilities. They were kind. They gave us the 2020s in USD. The rest we have to convert. 3491, 140, 123. And then the previous year. And oh shit. This isn't even the right number. Okay, so we're up. Not. There we go. There's our numbers. Now if we go here, give us our total liabilities. We need to look for total liabilities. Previous year, 19, 403. Boom. Liabilities grew by $580 million. Assets grew substantially. I'm assuming they had their offering this past year, though, if I remember correctly. So let's look at the currents. And this is going to equal, oops, we don't need to do that. Let's find the current liabilities. They are 2.41, 153. So we are liquid, more than enough liquidity going into the company. We are financing mostly off shareholder equity. Understandable, when they just had an offering, they're going to have a lot of assets in addition to their liabilities. In comparison to their liabilities, that gets us our shareholder equity. So let's go check that out. And it looks like they cut it off. All right, there it is. Shareholder equity. Brogan, I needed you here, dude. I need more information. I can't. I mean, their balance sheets look like shit. But if you were, you know way more about Roblox than I do. Go total shareholder equity. Current period is 4. Is this billion? Yeah, I think billion. Yeah, 4 billion. 4164132 $4 billion. Previous year end was 3 times 0.15. So we have increased our shareholder equity by a little over $3 million. I don't know how much money they raised in their SPAC, but that is what we're looking at. So we're going in the right direction for sure. Let's go look at their income statement. Okay, this is their annual. So this is for Q4. We're going to have, this is in RMB. Millions, okay. There you go, that's in USD. They did 926 million, just a little over $1 billion in Q4 of revenue. Q4 2019, let's see what we're looking at. Oh, nope, this is wrong as well. Wow, this is why I hate foreign balance sheet or foreign filings. They're just so hard to read correctly because they've got them structured completely different than the American ones. 6641 1. There we go. So right under $1 billion. Now let's look at 2019. Times 0.15. So we increased our Q4 revenue from 2019 by over $500 million. Definitely headed in the right direction. Let's look at, we'll look at these numbers next, but let's look at these ones first because they have to be separated. We did take a massive loss, it looks like, though. Okay, so that's going to equal times 0.15. Took a $2.25 billion loss in Q4 2020. We did almost $1 billion in revenue, and it's not profitable right now. We're growing though, from my understanding. Net income previous year, same period. That is this one. Okay. Negative 2.3. Yeah, so we lost way. I mean, you're gonna look at our profit margins here. We went definitely in the right direction. All right, let's go to this one. Actually, I need to pull up the calculator again to find their outstanding shares. Is that right? You have 1 billion shares floating around? That doesn't seem right. Give me a second. That is right. Okay. This does not bode well for the shareholders, I imagine. Okay. Back to our scheduled programming. Some millions also, okay. Okay, so not great metrics over here, you'll see. Let's look at what we're doing in 2019. We're not profitable, but let's see if our profit margins are heading in the right direction. I believe they are. Yep. So in Q4 2019, our profit margin was negative 101.6%. Full year, annual 2019, our profit margin was negative 145.8, almost 145 or 146%. Annual for 2020, our full year's profit margin was negative 34.5%. large improvement, obviously, from 2019. And then Q4 2020 versus Q4 2019 over here, you can see it's at negative 22.5%. So we are watching our profit margin go towards the green, definitely taking, leaps in the right direction right now from what I'm seeing. This report in here. Let's go see what our book value per share is. I don't think it's going to be anything compared to the price we see. Yeah, it's telling us our shares are worth about $3 a pop. We're trading 15 times that right now. I'd say that NEO is currently overvalued. Definitely fully priced. Maybe not overvalued, but could be. Of course, balance sheets, income statements, cash flow statements can only tell us so much. I don't have news or catalysts to account for either. There's that. Okay, what else do we have? Go. That is NEO. Alright, what else do we want to see, folks? We got time for one more. Let's see if we got any new SPAC announcements today. NGAC. Okay. XOS Trucks. Interesting. EV. Oh, okay. Thank you, Trouble in the Neighborhood. That is definitely going to make the sheet at the very end. That's good information to know. Catalyst info. Um, hmm. This company does a lot. I actually think I like this one. We'll see what the terms of the deal are. You know, there's a lot of companies I like. I'm trying to see what they all make, though. Wow, they do it all. You know, that's something that you don't see with a lot of these companies. So they do um, UPS, they do have a deal with UPS. I'm going to put that in here as well. This company does a lot. We don't see that with most of these other EV plays. This could be a big old home run. They've got vehicles on the road as well. They use their own batteries. They've got some very high level investors. They got strong existing customers, including UPS, like you mentioned. I'll go ahead and I'll make note of the slides that you can find all this info on once I post it. Oh, don't want to do that. Let's look at this transaction overview. Oh, this is the technology overview. This company's pretty fucking sick. Yeah, good prices at the moment. Let's look at the terms first before we jump to that conclusion, though. That is always what we go over. Look, because I like Lucid as a company. I didn't like the price we were getting. That was my thing with CCIV. A lot of companies I like, and depending on the fund who brings them public, they fuck over unsuspecting shareholders who don't know any better. So you gotta take it one step further, look at the terms, make sure we're getting the fair price like we think we are. Enterprise value. This is a 0.5 multiple of the 2024 projected revenue. Pretty fair. Pretty conservative enterprise value there. Let's look at the equity value though. Pretty fair as well. What chunk of the pie are we getting? Pretty decent sized chunk. We're getting a pretty damn fair price right now. I definitely agree with that. 2 billion compared to 1.965 billion. That's obviously because the price hasn't really run up much. I might go buy some warrants in this one, because I think this is the most impressive EV play I've seen yet. You know, Workhorse included. You know, who else is tackling last mile delivery? You know, I like this more than Lucid for sure. They're selling to businesses. Businesses are where the money's at compared to selling to consumers. Of course, you can make money selling to consumers. Look at Tesla. But businesses are a quicker path to scalability. It's just harder sales. Let me see if they offer any supplemental materials here where you can see their actual existing revenue. Does not appear they have existing revenue. Just want to do 2020's estimated. And this goes all the way to 2025, so we'll do 2021, 23, and 25. Oh, sorry. So we make our first billion in 2023. Everything goes according to plan, which it always does in this world. A lot of investors seem to think that way. But we know better than that. Let's go look at what our CAGR is based on these estimates. Go buy some warrants on it to hedge your bet. That's what I'm going to do if I buy in. Starting at 2.6, supposed to go to 52.18.5 in a matter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, yeah. So our CAGR there is... That's pretty aggressive. Our TAM, I think, is 100 million. I saw it earlier in there. Slide 13. $100 billion. Competitors. Are going to be Rival, Workhorse, Lion Electric, and Nikola. Probably wouldn't consider Nikola to be a competitor, though. They don't seem like anything they really got to worry about. I want to see how this imports to the sheet. If that imports like that, it'll make it stand out a little bit better for y'all on the website. Pretty impressive leadership team from what I'm seeing. Got some members from Tesla. Yeah, a couple members from Tesla for tech as well. Solid business development team. Okay, so this is what we've got. Jesus, to make this so small. Taking some services. We're looking at tech overview now. We got a lot of companies attached to them. This is looking like a great call here. They'll become profitable in 2023, which is when they really start turning revenue. Put Terra in here. I saw one other partnership in here. I'm not sure if they're partnered with UPS though. Oops. This company's got a lot going for them. General partners, distribution partner. Lone Star Truck Group. Let's see if they've got anything in ink with UPS partner-wise, and then that's pretty much all we got time for today, I think. Sorry, y'all can see what I'm doing over here, so I'm not just staring at y'all, but yeah, I'm trying to just scroll, get anything that they're willing to give us. they have any noteworthy investors, and then that'll be it today, folks. I am pooped. It's relatively new. folks, that is all the time I got for you today. Yeah, we went about an hour longer than we typically do. Appreciate y'all for tuning in here. I know we only got like one person or two people left in here, but I appreciate y'all for sticking around. If you haven't already, please like that video. Smash that subscribe button, ring a little bell next week so you get notified every time we go live. We drop a new video, we're making money up in here, which is every single day the stock market's open. Alrighty, I am going to sign off. I'm going to try to catch some of the Z's, and I'll be back tomorrow. As always, I'm going to have a little shake up in the schedule tomorrow, so I'll probably be on in the afternoon. But I will see y'all whenever I go live next. Alrighty, y'all take care.